I also rise to give a no vote explanation. But once again, find myself whipsawed around by these issues, but not for the same reasons this time of the pendulum swinging too far, but because of the seeming unending ability in this debate over car insurance to stop advocating that either the insurance companies are out to get everybody and are extorting everyone to one extreme, or everybody's being left without any help whatsoever. When the vast majority of our population, the vast majority of my constituents who sent me down here with one directive when it came to car insurance: save us money. And who is speaking for those people? It seems, lots of allegations. Oh, you're just here speaking for the hospitals. You're just here speaking for the insurance companies. Well, I want to be the person who stands up and speaks for regular people every day who have to pay car insurance, and it's too expensive. It's ridiculously expensive in this state, insanely expensive in this state. For those of us who live on a border with other states, we see it every single day when hundreds, if not thousands of our neighbors insure their cars on the other side of the line so they can get by with cheaper prices. And we do nothing but argue over either, well, this isn't good for the insurance companies, this isn't good for the hospitals, this isn't good for these healthcare providers. What are we doing to argue for what's good for the drivers of this state who are paying too much for car insurance? It's too expensive. How can it be that 49 other states in this country can do so much better than we do? It's not excusable. And now we're dealing with this pile of junk, this set of bills, because there's this whole debate. Well, was 45% too much? Maybe, well, prices have gone up. Who could stand a 45% cut? And they don't even honestly discuss the fact of how extortionary the prices were when we started. These companies that are coming before us now who say, well, we can't possibly take a 45% cut. That's just too much. And you discuss, well, how was it before that you dealt with the patients who were there getting the exact same treatments but weren't there from car accidents? How did you pay for them? Well, it's because we had so many people in here with the car insurance side, and we could charge so much for them that the payments that we got for them from Medicaid or from the insurance companies were able to be subsidized by the other one. Well, that's not my problem. That's their fault. That's their fault for running a dishonest system in the first place. That's their fault for extorting us in the first place. And all of these folks who come here with their incredible stories, as one of my colleagues referenced before, and their desire and passion to live, being extorted by lawyers from CPAN and other organizations, being extorted by them, because they get to get their fingers on those settlement dollars. It's real nice to get 30% of $1 million settlement, isn't it? Set you up for life every year collecting that nice settlement check. Go and buy some more chiropractor offices and a limo service and a lunch service to help those people. Pay for them to get over to Lansing. We're being extorted, and I had hoped that when we passed those bills a few years ago, it would be the death knell of CPAN. But they had too much money. They got too much money coming in every year from those other settlements that they got years ago. And they just keep chipping away at us, keep on coming in and lying to us, keep on bringing the sad stories to us and extorting us. They never want to be honest with us. They never want to explain why the other states don't have the very problem that they say we would have if we got rid of our auto insurance program in this state. Dishonest. Extortion. That's what's going on from these groups. And now this bill answers these heart-wrenching stories that we're hearing about, but they were caused by agencies and groups that were extorting the system, that couldn't handle the realignment. And then that's our fault. We're the bad guys. Now we've got to do this and drive up the cost of insurance again. It's undeniable. You can't possibly spend all of this money and not get it from somewhere. And I know that we've saved money in these last bills because I've got a ridiculous amount of drivers and cars at my home. And my rates have dropped more than 50%. But it's because I made choices about how much coverage I wanted to have. Still more coverage than any other state mandates its residents to have in order to have the minimum. And I've got to fill out a ridiculous amount of paperwork every year saying, yes, I honestly do know that I am submitting to less coverage. Yes, I do know that I am submitting to less coverage. Because we put some law in there that makes us have to do that. Then we wonder why people don't sign up for it. Because they just, hey, I bought my auto insurance next year. Just send me the form so I can sign it again. I want what I had last year. No, you can't do that. You have to fill out all these forms all over again. Well, I don't want to do that. Boom, you're back on unlimited lifetime benefits. And then they complain to us that, boy, I can't believe my rates went up. And then you have the auto insurance companies whose agents are literally telling people, don't sign up for less coverage. Keep signing up for that maximum coverage. Oh, you don't want to sign up for less coverage. What if you have an accident? What about liability? Well, we're not sure. The law might, you might be subject, you might have to go to jail. They're literally doing that to people. I tell my constituents all the time, if your auto insurance agent is not saving you money, you need a new auto insurance agent. Because it's out there. The savings are there if you want to take advantage of the plan. Well, instead, we're going to pass this bill today and just subject our ratepayers in this state to higher prices again and keep on making Michigan less competitive and drive more of my border residents to insure their cars on the other side of the line and just continue to gut the system, take more of our impoverished communities around the state, drive them to have no auto insurance whatsoever. It's wrong, and it shouldn't be this way. 49 other states, we could adopt 49 different plans and be better. I'd like my remarks printed in the Journal.